Hi everyone, in today's video, let us discuss identifying various equipments and their functions installed in a distribution system by visiting a nearby substation. Objectives. At the end of this video, you will be able to number 1. Visit and trace the transmission and distribution lines of the substation. Number 2. Identify the equipment in the sequential stages of the distribution substation. Number 3. Prepare the layout and draw the single line diagram of the transmission and distribution substation. While visiting the substation, trainees should follow the safety rules and regulations as prescribed in the nameplates on equipment. Wear personal protective equipment and not touch any equipment without permission from the plant engineer. Step 1. Visit the transmission and distribution main substation. Step 2. Identify the sequential stages of transmission or distribution substations. Step 3. Trace and identify the various equipments like transformers, feeders, circuit breakers, isolator, CT and PT, etc. from the generator to the consumer points in sequence of transmission and distribution substation. Step 4. Note down the earthing system, the major substation provided with system earthing. Note the different values of earth resistance displayed in the earth pit. Note down which equipment or installation requires the least earth resistance value and irregular value. Identify the hollow conductors used for connection between feeders. Name of the equipment: transformers. Specification: 3-phase, 2 megavolts ampere, 11 kilovolts step down, 415 volt star to star connection. Function: a power transformer in substation is to change voltage levels between high transmission voltages and lower distribution voltages, or at the interconnection of two different transmission voltages. Substation transformers are constructed for indoor or outdoor mounting on a concrete pad, with high and low voltage cables entering operating compartments through enclosed sidewall mounted bushings, unit type transformers, or through cover or sidewall mounted bushings, open type transformers. Feeders. Ring main type, 200 amperes, 11 kilovolt. A feeder transmits power from the generating station or substation to the distribution points. Since a feeder does not have immediate tapping, the current flow is usually the same for both the receiving and sending sections. A feeder is a conducting device used for transmission to the main load center. Primary power lines, 400 kilovolt. Primary lines connect plants to receiving stations and are usually made up of reinforced aluminium conductors. It receives the power from EHV lines at 400 kilovolt, 220 kilovolt and 132 kilovolt and transforms the voltage to 66 kilovolt and 33 kilovolt to suit the local requirements in respect of both local and distance to ultimate consumers. Current transformer, 205 ampere. The lines in substations carry currents in order of thousands of amperes. The measuring instruments are designed for low values of currents. Current transformers are connected by lines to supply measuring instruments and protective relays. For example, if a 100/1 ampere CT is connected to a line carrying 100 ampere and then the secondary current of CT is 1 ampere. Circuit breakers. Air blast circuit breaker, 132 kilovolt, 200 amperes. Circuit breakers are used for opening or closing a circuit under normal as well as abnormal conditions. There are different types of CBS which are generally used are oil circuit breaker, air blast circuit breaker, vacuum circuit breaker and SF6 circuit breaker. Bus bar, 66 kilovolt, 100 amperes. When the number of lines operating at the same voltage levels need to be connected electrically, bus bars are used. Bus bars are conductors made of copper or aluminium with very low impedance and high current carrying capacity. Lightning arresters, 11 kilovolts. Lightning arresters are protective devices used to protect equipment from lightning strokes. They are located at the start of the substation and are also provided near the transformer terminals. Ground wire, 8 SWG. Ground wires or earth wires are bare conductors supported at the top of transmission towers. Ground wires normally do not carry current, therefore, they are often made of steel. Disconnect switch, 200 amperes, 11 kilovolts. Disconnect switches are normally used to provide a point of visual isolation for the substation equipment during maintenance. Typically, a disconnect switch would be installed on each side of a piece of substation equipment to provide visible confirmation that the power conductors have been opened for personal safety. Overhead lines, 25 square millimeter aluminium conductor steel reinforced. An overhead line is the electrical cable and associated equipment that are used to transmit power between a generation plant and the transmission and distribution grid or to connect substations. Control building. A control house provides a weatherproof and, if required, environmentally controlled enclosure for supplement substation equipment. Additional space can be provided for workshops, equipment testing and repair, storage areas and lavatory facilities. Overcurrent relay and earth fault relay, 415 volt, 3-phase, 200 amperes. Overcurrent relays are electrical protection devices that are designed to open or trip a circuit when the current flowing through it exceeds a certain level, but on higher side. There are several different types of overcurrent relays, each of which is suited for a specific application. Step 5. Locate the places of equipments and draw the single line diagram of transmission and distribution substation which you have visited. Number 1. Incoming lines. 2. 110 kilovolt. Number 2. Outgoing lines. A. 1. 110 kilovolts. B. 4. 11 kilovolts. Number 3. Transformers. A. 2 number of 100 megavolt ampere, 110 by 11 kilovolt, delta to star connection. 1 number of 2 megavolt ampere, 11 kilovolt by 415 volt, star to star connection. 110 kilovolts duplicate busbar, 11 kilovolts single busbar shows the positions of CTS, PTS, isolators, lightning and arresters, circuit breakers. Number 1. Incoming lines, 11 kilovolts. Number 2. Circuit breaker, vacuum circuit breaker, 11 kilovolts. Number 3. Transformer, step down transformer, delta, star, 11 kilovolts, 400 volts. Number 4. Circuit breaker, air circuit breaker, 400 volt. Number 1. Incoming line, 11 kilovolt. Number 2. Lightning arrestor. Number 3. Transformer, step down, 11 kilovolt, 415 volts, delta, star. Number 4. Circuit breaker, low tension circuit breaker. Number 5. Distribution box, distribution lines to consumers. So far, we have discussed, visit and trace the transmission and distribution lines of the substation, identify the equipment in the sequential stages of the distribution substation, and prepare the layout and draw the single line diagram of the transmission and distribution substation. I hope after watching this video, you can identify the equipment in the substation. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.